and we're back with James in the attic. How you doing, James?
Hi. I'm doing good. Welcome back to Attic Antics. Today, we have two guests, Oliver and my sister, Eliana. Now, they both did something special, and we'll start with Eliana.
So I got to the YMCA State Championships. It's for the sport of swimming, where you go and compete. So you first have to go to championships where everybody's at, but during the season you have to make districts. But during districts you have to place in the top 6. So in my backstroke I got 5th, and for the relays you have to do top 4. And our relay we got 6th, but there's the top 6 from our district, and then the other 2 districts and the top 12 out of all the districts. So we made in the top 12 out of all the districts.
Oh, cool. So you get to pick that up. So your strokes are backstroke?
Yeah, so I did backstroke and freestyle in the relay. And for my backstroke, I got my best time, but I got DQ'd.
Oh, no. At States?
Yeah.
That's a bummer. What was your time?
It was, I think, 36, 53. I dropped a couple milliseconds.
Oh, well, that means you're getting real competitive when we're talking about hacking off milliseconds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, how'd your relay team do?
We did really good. We almost made the podium. So there was a podium. They had to stop between every other event, I think. And the top 8, they stand on the podium and they give you a medal. We got 9th and we missed it by a second.
Oh. So how are they broken down? Is it by age, by grade level?
So it's by age. So I'm in 10 and under, so it's 10 and under girls and then there's 10 and under girls and 10 and under boys.
So what will you be in next year?
12 and unders. Well, in the summer season because I'm turning 12 in May. 11 in May.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I just went too. I'm in 8 and under, but next year I'm gonna go to 10 and under.
All right.
Well, actually, I'm in 10 and under because my birthday actually happened last Monday, but we don't have to talk about it.
Oh, that was on my list of things to talk about.
Fine. Well, then
Well, I
we'll
mean,
talk about it.
we'll
Fine.
get-
We'll talk about it if you want to.
We'll get back to it.
Okay.
Well, okay. I don't think we mentioned who you swim for. Who do you swim for?
I swim for Bay Bloomsburg Area YMCA.
Ding, 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 ding. Fun fact time. So, fun facts about the YMCA. In 1923, the first YMCA championship was held in Brooklyn, New York. Fun fact about West Virginia, they're known for these things called pepperoni rolls.
Did you have any pepperoni rolls?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we went to this place, and pepperoni rolls, it's kind of like a stromboli. So it's in a roll, there's pepperoni and melted cheese in it, and it's super good.
I tell you who would make a really kickin' pepperoni roll.
Yeah, and so
Mr. Lopez.
Oh yeah, they should make those for
Trudy's
one
husband.
Sunday.
Oh yeah, he probably could kick out some serious
And so
pepperoni rolls.
wait, you've heard of them?
Well, yeah.
Oh, well, when?
Well, I don't know. Forever.
Well, so you can get toppings on them, and the place was called the Pepperoni Roll Bar. Yeah. And so they also sold ice cream and kettle corn, and their kettle corn and ice cream is really good.
Yep.
Also the pepperoni rolls. And so my brother, he really likes that kind of stuff, like pepperoni and stuff. But he stayed back because he didn't want to miss his soccer game.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
I bet
so he missed out.
Well, I don't know. Did he miss out? He got to stay with your grandma.
Yeah.
That was probably pretty cool too.
Yeah, he would also we also went. James wanted to go to this place. It's called Outdoor World. It's really cool. There's stuffed animal, stuffed real animals all around.
Can I talk about this?
And
Please. Can I?
there's
Can I talk about this?
there's this little waterfall that goes down to because there's a fish tank.
Can I talk about this? So yeah, it was really cool. It was probably my favorite area on the trip because they had they had the most stuffed animal heads I've ever seen. And the most stuffed animals I've ever seen.
Did they have live fish?
Yeah, they had live fish in a tank. And then there was this waterfall going down, and then there was this rockway that you could climb stairs and look out look out like windows in the rockway down the waterfall to go up to the second level.
Oh, did they have like rock climbing?
No.
No, like rock climbing.
But they're like they had like a bunch of different sections that was like made out of rocks. And so I asked my dad before, like, if we could get something there, and he said maybe. And so, like, I saw this, like, candy wheel, and I was like, oh, look at this. And then my dad was like, out of all the stuff here, that's what you want, candy. And
Sugar.
I was like, well, not really. And then I did end up getting something. It was like just 10.
Oh, you got a tent.
James,
That sounds useful.
didn't you like the pool? Didn't you see that like diving board?
Oh yeah, there were huge diving boards.
Yeah, there was like so many levels. It just went up super high, like an Olympic pool.
Where was the? I mean, we know you were in West Virginia, but where were you at in West Virginia?
Morgantown.
Morgantown.
Yeah, we went to WVU.
Yeah, West Virginia University. Yeah, it's a huge pool. It has like Olympic diving platforms.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Have you ever been to a pool that big before, either of you?
I've been, so earlier in January I made Winterfest. It's like a little harder than districts to make, but that was like even bigger. There was 3 pools.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And you're going to stick with swimming? We're going to be doing this again here in a couple months, talking about your next round of championships?
Maybe. But also like yeah, so it's like really big, but it doesn't have the big diving board.
Yeah,
so we'll take a breath. Yeah, let's take a breath and we'll swap.
Okay, one second. Joke time. Time. No, we have to do a joke time for Eliana and Oliver.
Okay.
Okay, let's start with a joke time.
Hold on, let me remember which button's which.
Ah, there you go.
Right, we got him.
Well, go ahead. You got some jokes?
Man, I decided to like childproof all the doors up here in the attic. Didn't work because you two still got in.
That deserves a wah, 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 wah.
Oh, well, let me hear yours first. No stealing mine.
Fine. I don't know. Well, so...
Or you can steal mine.
Oh, fine. I don't trust stairs. They're always up to something.
Whew. All right, that was good. Eliana.
What about wah, 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 wah?
I don't know, that was pretty good. Can't let Eliana look. Do you have one?
I don't have one.
All right.
Wait,
If we were a big podcast, we'd take a break here for a commercial and swap out people. Let's get Oliver in here
I
behind
have
him.
one more joke. It's a good one.
Better not be mine.
Okay, it won't be. So, what is the tiniest soda? What state do you think is home to the tiniest soda? Minnesota.
Get back in.
Ready? Wait, are we rolling?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that. I'll put this down.
So now who do we have on?
Oh, we have Oliver.
Oliver, tell us about your event this past weekend.
So, in DC, I went to the National STEM Fest.
And what do you do there?
It's a giant, massive festival where they get champions from, I guess you could call them champions, but they get people from each state to compete in a STEM festival.
So, what kind of displays did they have down there? I was looking online and saw some. What were ones you remembered?
My favorite was this pretty big one. It was do you know AnyDesk?
Sounds like a CAD program. Or
Yeah,
something,
it
maybe.
is.
Yeah.
They were making these pins where like you could write on a whiteboard and then they would put your name, like just write your name on a whiteboard and then they would make pins and you could have a pin with your name on it. So I did that. It really didn't take that long and it was pretty cool to see them cut.
Yeah,
the pins.
I do know there were over 100 finalists at the STEM Festival, and they were doing some pretty amazing things. I saw one was like a senior in high school doing research on chemicals that interrupt like the way cancer cells communicate,
Oh.
try and help stop cancer growth, and there was a young lady who was making eco-safe bandages out of seaweed and tapioca.
That's
But
cool.
she has like serious sponsorships and patents. Like this is really going to happen. Like
Wow.
they're in testing to see if these bandages will hold the medication and stay on a person and all that kind of stuff. So I thought that was pretty amazing.
Sounds like a smart person. Busters. We met one of the Mythbusters there. Katie Byron?
Sounds right.
Yeah. She was the person who coordinated the entire thing.
Yeah, she's one of the two co-chairs.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I really wanted to talk to her, but she seemed like really busy, so I just wanted to respect her time. And
Well, do you want to have? Well, is that enough questions for Oliver? Like, do you want to?
It's up to you, man. You got anything else you want to ask him about it?
Not really.
You got to see all sorts of cool buildings. You went to the Capitol, the White House.
Capitol, White House, Washington Monument, Lincoln Memorial, African American Museum. Pretty interesting.
Cool. That would be interesting.
We were gonna go to the Smithsonian, but didn't have enough time.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a really, really packed full weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You went down as a chief science officer
Yes.
for the Central Pennsylvania group of chief science officers. What's chief science officer?
It's a group of STEM ambassadors who try and take responsibilities into when they get older leading STEM and
So you're kind of like a STEM
Growing it.
ambassador. You're kind of like a STEM ambassador for the students at St. Joseph's.
yeah.
Yeah.
ding 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 ding. Fun fact,
Fun fact time.
This is the program's motto. Don't just hope it happens. Make it happen.
Awesome. I like that motto.
Yeah, that's really good to have.
Have any of our chief science officers made anything happen yet this year?
Yeah. There are action plans that we have every year that include our school. I remember mine yesterday. Not yesterday. It definitely was not yesterday. Last year was a trip to it was in Penn Tech or Pennsylvania.
The STEM Festival at
STEM
Pennsylvania College Technology.
Yeah. And this year we had Sanvi as our chief science officer who had her school science fairs I talked about before. And it was really cool.
Yeah, we had a lot of winners at the event over in Bloomsburg, and then we had a science fair here as a follow-up, and she presented trophies. So we also have, well, there we go, another Dembic, right? Andrew's one of our chief science officers. He's working on an animation project.
This is an important question.
Yes.
What was the food like there?
Oh, food was good. It was really good.
What'd you eat?
I had a lot. So when we first went to like the beginning of the STEM Fest, we went to like this university and the pizza there, pretty good. Then they had they just kept bringing out food. I was like surprised. It was like infinite, just on
So
and
it
on
was
and
like-
on and on.
So it was like an all-you-can-eat buffet in the
Basically.
in the university food court.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very nice. And then
Did the pizza beat Domino's?
that's hard. I don't really think any.
I don't think any can.
See,
in
like
my personal opinion, I don't think anything can beat Domino's.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of kids in our class say Domino's
What's
isn't really
better,
that good.
Domino's or pepperoni rolls?
Domino's pizza.
Oh, wow. Okay. Didn't see that
never-
one coming.
I never had pepperoni rolls.
I like deep dish.
From Domino's?
Yeah, they have deep dish. You didn't know that?
Well, yeah, but all the options at Domino's, deep dish would not be my pick.
Well, yeah, there's this thing. So, like, deep dish is, like, already really cheesy, right?
Yeah.
And, like, there's this thing where you can get the 9-cheese deep dish. It's, like, really cheesy. Like,
So it's a lot of cheese.
Yeah, it's a lot of cheese.
I don't know that I can keep up with that much dairy anymore.
And so, yeah, like, I think it's time for joke time.
Joke time?
Joke?
Joke time.
What is it?
Oh, okay.
I also have a joke.
Okay, you read yours first. Let's
Mine?
see yours.
All right. Why was Cinderella so bad at soccer?
Let me guess. Because she kept running away from the ball.
How did you know?
I've heard that joke before. I've heard that joke before.
All right. Let me tell you another one.
You have another one?
You totally didn't look at it. All right. What's Forrest Gump's password?
Forrest Gump's password?
Yeah.
For like a computer password?
Yeah, I guess.
What's Forrest Gump's?
One Forrest, one. You probably didn't get that one. You haven't watched the
like
movie.
who's Forrest Gump?
Yeah.
We're totally lost.
And so
Anything else? Or should we wrap this one up?
we'll wrap this one up. Well, thanks for listening. Bye.
That was
Listen
pretty
up,
enthusiastic. Let's try that one again.
Bye. Thank you for listening. And please listen in more times.
We
Please.
need some people to get online and leave some voice messages.
Yeah, please leave voicemails. Please, I'm begging you, leave voicemails. We need more so we can do another call-in episode.
Yeah, that was a fun episode. All right, everybody, let's say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. See you guys later. So long.
Thank you for listening to Attic Antics, a Tiger TV production. To find the latest episodes of all Tiger TV productions, go to stjosephdanville.com. stjosephdanville.com. And scroll down to Tiger TV Productions.
St. Joseph.
Pray for us!